to the Super Bowl. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's caught. He's got lane. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Lamb has another one. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He's going to throw it again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
A 3rd down run with Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on a quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. covering now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing right away here, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Game on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
180. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over.
You got hungry too.
Starving.
First and 10.
What you trying to do?
26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Again, it's Blue. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Start the drive with Blue. And this play doesn't work out like the
You saying
last
who?
snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Lions
Fat boy.
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, Kate, once that ball got tipped, all bets were off. Everybody in the neighborhood had a chance at it. It was just a race to see who could go get it first.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Goff now, 3rd and long. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Give me a little bit, baby. I got you. Give me a little bit. I got you. I got you.
Good luck defending that.
Try to finish this game right here.
Not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
120.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Goff working from the pistol. Caught by the rookie out of Cal. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Black 20.
They give left side for Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up after the 11th after that play. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Come on. 180.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Lions, dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Go. Black 20. Go, go, go.
Running back sent in motion. Goff on third. To the right, he's got to Slav. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Turpin with a return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Begins his return at the 16. That'll be the first and more. And we'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. This one to Williams out left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. He's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Lions. First down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds his man over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys will have a shot and at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the offense. plays if they work quick.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Back on 2nd and goal. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. That was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Just on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off to the air now. Big strike here to Williams. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. There's another one to Williams. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Detroit.
Play action here with Goff. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. It's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They go play action with Goff. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fox now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Big game downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. That one's cut along the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All set now. 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Call. That's taken in by Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And he's got it, it's in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He'll throw this from the gun.
Get that.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side.
Come on, man. He double fucking covered, man. That shit crazy as fuck.
Plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Lions the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
180.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Brought down by Jerron Bland. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
180.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180.
Throwing is gone. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Super one, like 20.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. Complete beyond the marker. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 70 range, set, hook.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Out left lane makes the grab. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side. On the sideline, this is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Looking quickly here. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up third and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Up the middle, blue. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Desperation time here. No, they get him yet again. He's off to the races. The 40. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Run. 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. The defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps them on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw. Gone. Short pass, Bryant. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
120.
Looking inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Lions nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Cut. 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, they're more than doing their job.
Play action here with Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. Has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to pass it here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Completed over the middle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. What's up?
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions
Let's go.
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fox now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Going with blue here. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Give on second here to Blue. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
6. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew.
What a damn playoff game. Let's go.
Presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions.